A trailblazer and role model for women and girls in science gets honored today here in Nevada, Alex.
She is incredible. This is Dr. Kathryn Sullivan. She's a triple world record holder in space and sea exploration. Tonight, Governor Steve Sisolak will present her with this year's Desert Research Institute Nevada Medal of Science Award. Dr. Sullivan was the first woman to walk in space for NASA, and just last year, she became the first woman to reach the Challenger into the Mariana Trench, and that is the deepest part of the ocean.
Leaving the planet to go to outer space is an explosive event. It's very short, it's very intense. It only takes 8.5 minutes to get into orbit. Leaving the surface of the Earth to go to the bottom of the deep sea is a much more peaceful, calm, smooth, it's like a serene elevator ride, basically.
She talks about it like a trip to the store. It's so casual to her. She also helped launch and maintain the Hubble Space Telescope, also served as administrator for NOAA, among so many other accomplishments. I asked her what advice she had for girls and women who want to follow in her footsteps.
If you're really interested in science or think you want to be an astronaut or a firefighter, you'll bump into people who think it's odd that interests you, and that's not what girls should do. And when you meet that person, what you want to remember is that nobody gets to edit what you're interested in. Your interests are your interests, and you're completely allowed and entitled to explore and develop those interests into whatever they may become in your life.
That's a picture of her with Sally Ride. That's as they were waiting to board the Space Shuttle Challenger back on, it was October of 1984. So she's just had an incredible career. She's such a role model for so many. That ceremony, by the way, it's tonight at 5. It will all be virtual. Just have to register first at Nevada Medal, METAL.com. But it was such a pleasure to talk to her. We all got to talk to her as a big panel of people, and we were supposed to have just a couple of minutes, and we just kept having questions because she's so interesting.
She's done so much stuff. You got to ask a lot of questions, a lot of things to dive into there. Good stuff, literally dive into.